I'm Dr. Catherine Uram, and I help people find their natural purpose as healers and connect and develop their natural abilities to heal. So in this video, we're going to learn a breath that opens the heart. It's simple and facilitates on our journey towards our purpose and developing our ability as healers. Now, the way I'll explain this breath is a little different than you may hear heart-opening breaths elsewhere, because the way I explain it is very practical and relatable, and you'll also understand the theory behind it, connecting with your own energy. It's really a process of your direct experience. So you will directly experience this breath and know how to apply it. With this process, the way I'll explain it is that we all have a heart, and we all have a heart chakra. And this chakra can be opened or closed. And our perception is different, and there's a biological basis for this, which we'll get into later. Our perception is different based on whether it's closed or open. So when we have a closed heart chakra, we may be it affects our thoughts and our feelings, and we think things are good or bad, right or wrong, and we have all these limiting beliefs. But if we have an open heart, we transcend good, bad, right, and wrong into the world of non-duality. So we transcend out of duality into non-duality. This is the state of the open heart. So when we're in this state, this is where all healing occurs for ourselves and when we facilitate that for other people. Now, what I'm going to share with you is the missing key to really allowing the heart to open, which you may not see elsewhere. And that's this, that the heart has an electromagnetic field. It generates an electromagnetic field. And this field is very large. And it is larger than that of the brain. And it affects our entire body and mind, our entire physiology of our body. And this is demonstrated in numerous research studies. It's really elucidated by a group called HeartMath, and it's the basis for a field of medicine called electrocardiology. Now, what's going to make all the difference, that's going to give you the results of having an open heart right now, is shifting the focus from this being a mental process to this being a process of the heart and the lower body. The heart has an electromagnetic field, and that is so much stronger than the field of the brain. So we access the field of the heart and the power of the lower body. So in our lower body, we have our root chakra, which is at our base, and then we have our second chakra, which is under the belly button, right where the internal reproductive organs are. And when we focus here, we notice that there's an incredible power there. Biologically, it's our center of creativity, as we know, and that it's also the center of energetic creativity. So we can tap into this energy to fuel the opening of the heart. Further, there's energy that comes up from the ground through our feet and our lower body to fuel that area, and we can assist that to fuel the heart. This will be much more powerful than coming from up here downwards, coming up from the power of the earth, the lower chakras, the first and the second, and through the heart. Now, in order to do this, let's dive in. So first, sit comfortably. A good way to sit is to have your feet on the floor, or you can sit with your legs crossed. And have your spine completely straight. Now let's put our hands on our hearts and just focus entirely on the heart. Just focus on all of the energy that's being generated there, and just allow this to magnify. Now the next step is to connect with your second chakra. So put your hands right on your lower abdomen, under the belly button, and just feel the power of that area. Just focus on that energy magnifying and just allow it to expand. And now, with the visualization, you may be able to feel that energy and see that energy expanding in your lower abdomen and pelvis, and feel it connecting up to the heart. okay? And you can feel that energy moving to the heart. What we want to do next is bring the hands to the heart. Close the eyes and focus on that lower abdomen, that second chakra where we were just focusing before. Now breathe into that lower chakra, and as you breathe out, bring the breath to the heart. So we'll do it a couple of times. Breathe into the lower abdomen and bring your breath out through the heart. And we really want to focus on the exhale out through the heart. That's where our focus is. So many times and so many different kinds of breath work we use for calming or for yoga, we breathe into the belly. And there's different ways we can utilize breath. None of them are wrong. They're all different ways that we can utilize breaths for healing. So this way, we're focusing on the exhale through the heart, okay? So we'll breathe into the lower belly, into that lower chakra, and focus on the exhale through the heart. Do that a few times. And what you'll find is you'll start to feel calmer. Your mind will calm down. You'll feel rooted. You may feel energy coming up through your feet, up through the lower chakras, and you'll feel that go into the heart and open the heart. So now we're in this state of the open heart. This is a state of healing. All healing work for ourselves and others comes through here. And this is a real entry point to a lot deeper work. The key is, as you begin doing this, to really focus on the generative power of the lower chakra and bringing that, connecting that with the heart. That's the process that will really get us to see the results of opening the heart. So focusing and magnifying the power of the lower chakras, the creative second chakra area, the lower abdomen, and bringing that up to empower the heart, allowing it to open. Now realize the power of intention that we're using as well and the effects that can have on the body. So many researchers at this point have really documented the power of intention on health and healing. One of the notable ones is Dr. William Tiller, and he demonstrated the basic raw physics of how intention works up until the clinical uses of it alleviating disease. One of the other researchers that demonstrated this in a very simple, beautiful way was the work of Dr. Emoto, which many of us know. And so the work of Dr. Emoto was that he had water and that he used the power of intention, the power of thoughts, to affect the shape of the water. So if you look at water and think, I love you, beautiful healing intentions, the water takes on a certain shape. If you think, more hurtful thoughts, negative thoughts towards the water, it takes on another shape. So you can see that molecularly. The actual composition of the molecules changes based on intention. And so when we think about how we are made mostly of water, over 70% water, we can begin to see how our intention affects our bodies. And we'll get into this in much more detail in further videos, but this is just the basics of it. So as we're doing this exercise to open up the heart, just using the power of opening the heart, healing intentions, bringing up the energy from the lower chakras. And as we have these healing intentions, we affect our body into a healing state. And it's from there we can do deeper work and help affect others with our healing state. I hope you liked this video. And if you did, press like and subscribe for more. Thanks so much.